Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Saturday, and I have got such a mess here, you guys. I haven't cleaned up from my Friday haul video, and I did get that package from Abercrombie. Oh my goodness, here comes Chanel. I've been talking to her all morning. She has been with me. And I might end up showing that stuff before Friday. If not, I probably will, because I probably will have to wear some of it. But Chanel's coming over here somewhere. I hear her. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. You know what? I might have so much junk on this table that she can't even get over here. I don't know. I think she would still try. I was not even planning on making a video today. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'll take the weekend off. They're going to get sick of me. I'm going to either take the weekend off, or I might do some and then just use them to catch up. But you guys, I just feel so, I don't know if inspired is the word, but I don't know. I was sitting on my back porch this morning, and I was thanking God for, I'll try not to get emotional, for whatever happened inside of me that made me decide to do something about the things that were holding me back. And so I was thinking today we would do a video on what is holding you back. And I want to give you some things to think about, because I want you guys to feel like I do. And I've always been afraid to, they always tell you niche down, niche down. And I've always been afraid to target women my age, because I always thought, well, some women my age don't want to look like I do. I realize I'm, can be over the top. And, and I never want to feel like someone that's 20 or 30 or 70, I don't want to make them feel like I'm not talking to them. But everything that is going on with me lately, I really want to help other women that are my age. Now, I think other ages could benefit from this too, but I just think there is something about women that are right around I would say from 40 to 50. And I think what happened is I have pretty much spent my 40s learning so much about myself. Because when you're in your 40s, you have more time to do that. Your children are getting a little bit older. You're not spending every weekend at some birthday party or a school function or something like that. And it's all come to a head kind of in the last, I guess the last couple of years. And between menopause and everything that goes with that, the weight gain, the feeling bad, the just everything that goes with menopause, and my health issues, which I have always had. I've always had tummy issues, but it was never, it never altered my life like it has since I started menopause, I'll be honest. And so it's just taken me a long time to work through all of this. And I am just not stopping for anything. I am going to achieve every goal I have ever set for myself. I am not going to let anything stand in my way. And I want to do this for all of us. I want you to watch me do this as a 50-year-old woman who is in a world where that is, I wouldn't say that's old, but in the social media world, that is old. And it took me a long time, because, I would think, I'm never going to be very popular or make it. Like I would tell people that's just like selling, wrinkle cream at the high school, because I always thought, well, there's so many more young people out there on YouTube. Of course, they're not going to watch me. And that was an excuse. That was a way to make myself feel better. And I just really came to the conclusion, what is always holding me back is myself. And things that I make excuses for, things that I need to just do something about. And sometimes they were very, very difficult, like losing weight. Every time I tried, I couldn't do it like I used to. So it would kick me back down, and then I would read articles about menopause weight, and so many of them would say basically it's just the way it is. And so I would think, well, there it goes. I wish I could have started doing this earlier, because really what I'm doing now, sharing things I love with you guys, and my love of makeup and fashion, I've been doing this my whole life. I've been telling people what I like, and this involved in other people my whole life. I have always loved it. So it's like, I wish, of course I wish I could have started this at 20, but I don't know if I would have had the confidence. What I have done in the past couple of months, and you've noticed, is I am not going to let anything stand in my way of getting to where I want to be. And it is not all YouTube. It is not all financial. It is the picture that I had in my life, or in my head for my life, what I know that I can achieve. Now, another thing that would happen is, I would say to myself, Lisa, you're so lucky. You are so fortunate. You have got a life that people dream about. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't want any more. And then I would think, you're not grateful enough. You should be more grateful. You should not think of wanting this and that. You should be grateful for what you have. And I've realized you can be grateful and keep on going. You don't have to, just because you want more out of life doesn't mean you don't love and appreciate what you have. I think women, we all think this, because I always think, whatever I do, I want to be, and I still feel this way. I would never do anything for myself that wasn't good for my family. Thinking this morning, when I wake up in the mornings, I have a new morning routine that I want to share with you. And I'm sorry I don't look at the camera. I guess it's because I'm thinking. But when I wake up in the mornings, I feel this feeling I have never felt in my life. I feel excited. I feel enthusiastic. I feel grateful. And I feel like running. And I'm not a runner, but I just feel like I'm so excited I can't stand it. Every day, for just everything, for everything. And I don't know what's happened. I don't know what made me decide this, but I'm so thankful, and I want to share it with you because I read your comments. I wish I could. That's another thing I'm working on. I've written down some things that I still want to work on that are holding me back, from the things that I want. And I read your comments, and sometimes I just do the heart, because if I'm on my phone, sometimes it's really hard to message you all back. It gets all jumbled up and flicks to another page and everything else. So many of you have said to me, I would like to know how to not feel invisible at this age. And, things like that. Or how do you not feel guilty? And just everything that women feel, that we've been conditioned to feel. And I'm going to tell you, I grew up wanting to be a mom. That's all I ever wanted to be. But when I achieved that, it was like it set a new goal for me. I don't know what it was. It was like I've never wanted to be a big career person. I always wanted a stable family, a husband that I loved, 2 or 3 kids, a house. I always wanted exactly what I have, but now I want more. And, it still scares me to say that because, I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful for what I have. And hold on just a second. Okay. Sometimes this is funny. Sometimes even when I am watching my videos back, editing, and I hear what I'm saying, it's still hard for me to believe. It's still hard for me to believe that I have lost 25 pounds. That's hard for me to believe. And it's still hard for me to believe I don't have to, and this is something so silly, but it's so hard for me to believe I don't have to curl my hair every day to feel good. It's so hard for me to believe that my stomach isn't swollen. I mean, it is, and my hip doesn't hurt so bad every time I drive. So I understand, like, when people doubt me, I get it. But you're going to just see it. I'm just going to show you what can be done with determination, with faith, with my family support, including my parents, John, everyone. And I want you to watch it happen for me, and I want you to know it can happen for you. I wrote down this morning, every day, I'm not kidding you guys, I have like pages and pages of things. Like this is today. I've written down, I already got 2 full pages plus a journal of things, just notes to myself and sometimes ideas for videos, and that's what I wrote down today. What is holding you back? And I wrote down, it's never too silly. Okay, it took me a long time to tell people I did YouTube. And even to this day, I have never promoted myself. You are just seeing for the first time me ask you to please share me with your friends. Please share me on your Facebook. I've never shared myself on my private Facebook. I just asked one of my best friends for the first time ever. I have never ever asked any of my family or friends to share me on their Facebook. And she did it, and I had to think about it for months. And she did it, and I just felt like a pit in my stomach because I thought, oh gosh, all those people from high school are going to think I'm so silly. It took a long time for me to feel like I am doing something I love. I feel so fulfilled. I've always told you guys, I love other women. I want the best for everyone. I never meet another woman and ever feel any hard feelings for her at all. I always want what's best, and that's what I'm doing here. Now, have I gone about it in some of the wrong ways? Never with any bad intentions. It's just I thought it was the only way I had. I thought showing you makeup and clothes, which I still will do and I still love, but I thought that was my only way that was acceptable for me to show you. I would have felt silly, 2 years ago sitting here talking like this. You know what I mean? So a lot of stuff comes with just your personal growth. So the point I make is, and I'm so sorry I talk so long, it's never too silly. If you are a person out there that wants to become an artist, you want to learn how to play the piano, you make the best chocolate chip cookies. I think that's why Shark Tank and stuff like that is so popular too. Every single one of us have a talent. And I remember at church one Sunday, them saying that, help the church however you can. You may be good with children. You can work in the nursery. You may be good with money. You could help them there. You may be very friendly, and you may be a greeter. And I remember when I was young, I loved, what am I trying to say here? Copy and print. I loved doing like yearbook news. I always worked on the school newspaper, school yearbooks. And so when I was young, I did the church bulletin because I knew how to do the paragraphs. I can't even remember what it's called now, where you space them out just right so they end right. I knew how to do all that. I would do it all, design it, get it all done, what am I trying to say? Glue the pictures and the articles where they fit best, designed it, and then one of the church members would come pick it up, go run it off, and that would be the bulletin for Sunday. So we all have talents. All of us have a talent. And all of us have dreams. Even if you don't know it yet, you do. Or even if you think you have already fulfilled that dream, you may have more. You may have some come up that you don't even know about. And if you're my age or anywhere closer, or even girls that are right now sitting there pregnant or have babies, and you might think, well, this is it. I wanted to work because a lot of times I've always thought I would love to be a news broadcaster, like work on a morning show or something like that. I think I would love that. And not that I want to pursue that, because I feel like this is my passion, but it's not over. Life is so long and full, and especially now. But what you do have to do is you have to figure out what is stopping you, no matter how big, no matter how small. It could be mental, it could be financial, it could be all these things, but you have to figure it out. But any dream that you have is never silly. You are not ungrateful, is what I wrote down, and I pretty much explained that I just feel like I have already achieved so much in so much of my dreams, and I'm already so grateful that I don't want to be greedy. But I have had a long talk with myself in the past couple of weeks and months, and I don't have to be ungrateful to want more. And you are not too old. So I think we've touched on that. And then I wrote down just a few things that have been holding me back. Okay, the first one was my health. You guys saw me do videos, and I went on trips, and my stomach could have been sticking out of here, but I figured it was under here, or I just wouldn't turn to the side. But it was in my head. It was in my head that you are never going to be able to wear that again. If this keeps up, you're not even going to be able to be on a plane, because you might have to go to the bathroom or whatever. I mean, even when Reward Style was coming up this year, which got canceled, I was thinking, well, you better find something that hides your tummy. You know what I mean? It was holding me back, and it was making me feel very inadequate, and it was making me feel old. Because I was thinking, this has to have something to do with menopause. All of a sudden, right when I'm going through menopause, everything intensifies. All of a sudden, I can't eat anything. I can't eat the salad I've eaten for 3 years. So whoops, it's over. It's over. So my health was holding me back in many, many ways. Organization. This is something that I am working on, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge. And it's not that I don't want to be organized, but I don't have the room. And I don't have the room, I don't have the time, and I make excuses. So that is something that I am working on, and I do realize I make excuses and I waste time. So that is something I'm working on, and the room to do more. That is just something I wanted to say today to you girls and guys out there. I do know I have some guys. I don't mean to leave you out. It's just, just a figure of speech. I just want you to just think about it. Just put that in your head, that we are meant to thrive. God wants us to thrive. He wants us to thrive, and He wants us to give. And the happier you are, the more you are going to give happiness to other people. The more money you make, the more you should, and you will, and you should, and I do give to other people. Everything needs to flow through you to those that around you. And it is just amazing. It's amazing. I've already seen it working. I've already seen the difference that it's made in my life. And I think the best thing that I can do for you guys right now is be an example. And I feel like I've already started that with you. And so I want you to stick with me, please. I know I keep saying that, but I know you might think I'm full of, BS, but I'm not. I feel it in my soul, and I feel it so deep. It's just crazy. So stick with me. I guess I need to do an outfit of the day. I've got on an outfit that John loves, and we are going somewhere today. We're meeting my parents at a house, and I actually videoed some of it yesterday, and for some reason, I don't know what happened. I did it with my phone because I did not have my camera, and it didn't turn out. It did not even record, so I don't know what I did. But this morning, this is an example. I've had that new vlogging camera since, last weekend? still sitting in the box. I did take it out and I did charge it, but I still had the little tripod type thing with it that I had not taken out of the box. And so every morning, I'm too excited about other things, I would see that sitting over there and I would just put it off. Well, I knew today I wanted to take good video for you guys, so I made myself, what was holding me back? What was holding me back today from taking good video? It was holding me back that I did not know how the heck to work that camera or the tripod thing. And it has that, I hate that they call it this, but they call it like a dead cat. This one's called a dead kitten because it's so small. That is what was holding me back from getting good water and good footage on my dad's boat. So I've conquered that because now I've got the camera that has the fuzzy thing on the mic. So that check off. This is funny, not funny, but this is a perfect example. I just did a whole outfit of the day, a whole another long lengthy chat, and looked down and I wasn't recording because my card was full. And it's my own fault. I could get upset about it and let it ruin my day, but it was my own fault because when I came down here with my card to put in my camera, I thought to myself, I probably need to make sure that it has room, that I've erased some stuff, because I'm making so many videos now, I'm just not used to having to worry about that much. And so I think I dropped off on this on my camera for today. Here it is, the new little Sony vlogging camera. And it has this little thing on the back that I can control it. So let's just hope it's fabulous. And I'm going to take this today, and I got it all set and ready to go. So it'll be a learning curve, but I figure we can do it. So the outfit I have on today is one of John's favorites. It's from Nasty Gal. And I was telling you earlier, don't think that you're just going to get it for the top because the top is so short. I could never wear this with anything else. But because the pants come up so high, you can do it. You know what I mean? And it's got long pants, but you can easily just cut these right off because I think that's what I did. So easy, breezy, very inexpensive, and I have washed it like 3 times, and it hadn't fallen apart. So I wanted to wear something that I liked, that John liked, and that I could wear flip-flops with to walk around today. You guys know all my jewelry and everything, and I appreciate you being here so much. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I saw I already had like 23 minutes, but stick with me and we are going places. See you soon. Bye-bye.